In this video, I'd like to show you how to use the RealProspect letter templates feature to create personalized letters for your direct mail marketing campaigns, or even in the situation where you just want to print a letter for a specific contact. You can do this and create personalized letters with just a few clicks. So here I'll open up the letter templates feature, and I've already created 3 letters that I was using in my foreclosures mailing campaign. And if I open up the initial contact letter, here is the template feature that provides you with a text area where you can either write in your letter content, or you can copy and paste it in from Word, or if you double click, you can open up the rich text editor, which will give you all the basic features just like Microsoft Word, for example, bolding, like I have here, and italics and underlining, and you can also import images, so if you want to create a letterhead. But the real power is using the placeholders. So when you create your letter content, you can insert a placeholder anywhere you would like. So for example, here I just selected from my list the property owner's last name, and when I insert it, this is the placeholder I get that tells RealProspect that wherever it sees that placeholder to replace it with the prospect's last name. And you could do this anywhere. For example, if you wanted to put here where selling your house at, and then insert the property address. Let me see, property address, insert. Now it will say, when I print this letter, it'll say, I need you to give me a call so I can better understand what you're trying to gain from selling your house at the property address. And this is just another way to personalize things. So here what happens, and I'll show you when I print a letter. I'm going to go over to my foreclosures and my active prospects, and I'll grab a handful of prospects, and let's say I want to print letters for these guys. I'll go out and grab my initial contact letter and print it. And here what happens is it asks you if you want to add a history record. So if you say yes, it will put a little history record in the prospect details for all these prospects, letting you know that you actually printed this letter for them on this date and time. I'm going to say no for now, though. And here we have our letters that have been printed. And here you can see that there's the last name that was inserted there. And down here you can see the property address that was inserted here. And I'll go through and scroll through the records for each prospect, and you'll see a change. So there's the second prospect, Mrs. Brown, different address. And then you got Mrs. Bryant at 608 Trant Street, so on and so forth. And you can see that it only took a few seconds for me to print personalized letters for all of those prospects.